Hey guys, welcome back to the Raft gameplay, and today we're gonna continue where we left off on this Raft solo world. So, start things off, we're gonna continue, probably collect a lot of materials so we can start building the art gallery, and then after the art gallery, we're probably gonna start getting the remaining dirt, and hopefully we get another tome while we're doing this bull. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna speed this up because there's nothing much to say at this time. Alright. We're gonna start creating more of the grass in a second or two. Gonna create more food because clearly I'm starving right now, which is actually annoying. But you know what? It's okay because at the end of the day, food does matter. And I should probably get another go at some point because having 2 goats only and then they're not ready when I drink both of them when I'm fully max kind of do trigger me. So we're gonna do that too while we're at it. We're gonna start building the art gallery right now. As you can see, I'm building the walls out. We're gonna get all the paintings, plop them in there. All the first animals we killed, plop them in there. Which I'm gonna tell you now, I don't know which my first animal because I didn't actually throw them in a certain chest to remember those are my first ones. So we're just gonna take any heads that's in the chest right now. I'm plopping them in there. And then for the rhino shark, we're gonna place it in the middle, make it look nice and cool. And at some point, we're probably gonna put the automatic anchor down so we can actually put use the switches that's on top where the third layer is. So it'd be much quicker and easy for us. And I'm hoping we could get more of those picture frames from the dig sites, which so far we only got 3. I was hoping to get more than 3. And I can't remember how many picture frames there is, so we're gonna figure out one sooner or later. And I survived 75 days, so we still have like about 300, no, not 300, like 290 days remaining, so we get the 365 days achievement, which is gonna take a while, because I still haven't made the room for sleeping in, so we can actually skip up the days faster and faster, and eventually we're gonna have decorations in the buildings, like a rose or paintings in the art gallery still, so yeah, that's gonna happen. We're gonna move pretty much anything into a different room at some point, which I believe that's the place we're gonna have it at some point. And I almost forgot that in September, the Walking Dead's final season, I believe part 2 is gonna come out, so I'm super hyped to actually watch it because I been watched it like a couple weeks ago. But yeah, that's actually gonna be fun. And I think for this, because the Rhino Shark is too big, we're gonna make a second floor too, because I hate the fact that I have to put the roof like in a triangle way, so we're gonna actually make another layer and then have like a fence around it so you can just walk around it. And then on the roof it's gonna be all grass too, so that could be actually a lot of fun to actually do it. And at some point I'm probably gonna make a bunch of batteries so we have a bunch of them on top and then in the battery charge station at the bottom too, so if I'm running out batteries, I could just swap them out and plop it in there. And then if I need to make another metal detector, I would just use on the battery that's about to be out of power. And we're going to place all these trophy boards around and make them look like it's going to go first chapter, then the second chapter, and the third chapter, which the third chapter is going to be in the back. So yeah, that's going to happen. But I'm going to leave the other paintings that's from chapter 2 right there on the side because I feel like there's no reason to switch it out. And we're gonna destroy this wall so we can actually place a door right there so we can actually go up there and then walk around the rhino shark in the meantime. So after we do that, we're gonna start building the roof, and hopefully the roof doesn't wig out on me, or if the rhino shark is bugging out the height of it, because sometimes I believe some bugs where if you're building and show red, no matter, there's nothing blocking it. So yeah, we're gonna do that in the meantime. For some reason this song make me feel so calm because it sounds like I'm in the ocean and my body is floating away from the island. So yeah, that's what's going down in this part, which is actually calm and peaceful for some reason. So anyways, we're gonna collect more milk because clearly I need milk to actually stay hydrated because I don't even use my soda pop or my water canister anymore because of that reason. And I think at some point we're gonna use all the hooks we have and swap it out to a titanium because I guess it's better for some reason. And we're gonna start probably make the sword too so we can actually one-shot creatures, which hopefully I do one-shot them. because it'd be a waste of materials if it does a one shot instantly. So yeah, that's actually fun. And I don't know what I should do to make the art room actually look nice. Probably put some carpets in there, maybe some railing so no one can touch it, making it look kind of realistic, but at the same time I don't know if I want to make it realistic, because if I do make it realistic, it's gonna kind of ruin my fun of it, because I think that requires a lot of materials to actually do it, which I do have a lot of materials, but I don't think I'm gonna use the materials for it. So yeah, and it looks like we are finished building the rails, which I like these rails. It actually looks pretty unique. So yeah, so now we're gonna keep saying yeah because it's fun. So in the meantime, I think what I'm gonna do is, at the end of the video, probably we're gonna go to an island where there's actually honey and bees, so we could actually do something productive for once and not be on the raft 24/7, hoping that we get more materials, because at this point it looks like I'm wasting more time of doing nothing at all. I really want to know, how am I gonna die? Am I gonna die either from sharks, or am I gonna die some weird way, like getting killed by a raw hog that's gonna hit me multiple times at once, or a screecher? Maybe the angerfish could kill me, because I think the last time we were in the snow biome, they almost killed me because they're attacking really fast, and that wasn't even fun. So yeah, it's actually fun, and I think I'm gonna use all the rest of the heads for bio, and I'm probably gonna craft the refinement, the big one, not the small one, because I think that's be a good way to get it. Dude, I can't remember the song that started with like bee bop ba da ba 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 bee ba ba da ba. Wait, it's the Scat Man. That's the song, and that's been playing in my head. That's what I forgot about. Yeah, so that song been playing the last hour or so. That's kind of sad for me. So in the meantime, while we are running around, having a good time, digging up these dig sites, I would like to say that I will probably start streaming again on that Halo 2 lasso. I'm just hoping I'm actually good and not just choke at the first mission, because I feel mad if I actually do that. And anyways, I think we're gonna have 2 tikis, so we need another 2 tikis to actually get an achievement. And I believe the achievement gave us a helmet, or not a helmet, I mean a mask. And we're gonna put some torches in here, because this looks pretty dark, which I want to make it look like a good mood when you go in there at night. Then in daytime it's gonna be like pretty bright in there. So yeah, so we got 2 tikis, which we need 2 more, and we're gonna get ourselves an achievement and a mask, which the mask is actually pretty cool, because I got it like a year ago. Yeah, a year ago. And I don't really know if the recipes I need is actually at the trader post, because if I do need them, I think I gotta figure out which one I need, because I think there's like a couple more I'm missing from dig sites or from anything I could get my hands on, like in the crates and all that. So yeah, and I'm probably gonna put the tiki after we get all 4 pieces in there, and then plop it right there next to the bull shark, so it actually looks kind of neat in there. So now I was trying to figure out if I want to put the carpet in here, because it looks kind of plain, and I'm gonna put the remaining paintings that I can make in my inventory in there too, so it's actually makes sense to have the painting that you create in there, because it's an art gallery. So yeah, and I'm thinking I'm gonna probably make sure I actually have enough materials when I built the other storage area. So like right now, which I need to make a doorway, because clearly I'm having problems. And after the storage, we're gonna put a roof on top, make ladders going up, and I think that's gonna be the home place, or you know, another storage room, so we actually have a bunch of storage. And in the meantime, while I was trying to put these plants right here, I thought, nah, it doesn't look unique enough, so we're just gonna take them out and put them back where they're at. And yes, that will be all for right now. I believe when I do the engines, I'm probably gonna make the pipes above them so it'd be quicker and easier and not on the floor, because for some reason I hate looking at pipes that's on the floor. So I'm probably gonna fix the pipes in the animals room too, so that it's actually under, not above them. Actually no, above sound much funnier, because the only one way they could get stuck is from being right next to the pipe, because then they won't be able to move. Alright, So now we're trying to check if the engine is actually gonna work, which clearly it doesn't work anymore. So we're just gonna chop the foundation off so we could actually continue building them. And I'm probably gonna go to some islands to get some more materials so I can build the engines at the same time. Also, I almost forgot again for the second time. I only need 5 more screechers and we have 50 kills of screechers. And after that, we're mainly gonna just head to the island, just do the dig sites and run out, get some dirt too, because we need that for the honey. And I think if I recall correctly, I believe Minecraft 1.19 has a censor feature for talking in the chat. That's kind of RIP. That's like taking away the freedom. I feel like that shouldn't be happening. But then again, it's Microsoft. Microsoft literally tell you to link your account with the Moj account, so technically speaking, they kind of screw us over. It's actually kind of sad now I think about it. So yeah, we're just gonna keep rinse and repeating, getting milk, getting resources, keep building the places, and then I guess by the time we're here, we're probably gonna start recycling so we get more of the recycling money so we can actually go trade it with the trade market. By trade market, I mean the trade post. And I believe I could use those, what is it, copper coins to actually purchase more of those fish bait and keep leveling up quicker. And hopefully by the time we do that, we are set to go. But until then, we're going to keep building the storage room. And hopefully by the time we finish it, it will look nice and neat. And probably going to put some signs down too while we're at it. I should probably start making videos on Grounded too at the same time. But then again, I'm waiting for the game to actually fully release, which is in September. So until September, I'm probably gonna start recording myself playing that game on hard. Because I believe on hard it's actually more difficult than normal. Because I don't even know if it's kind of hard to parry like this wolf spiders and all that other ones, which is kind of hardcore. It's like playing Dark Souls, but I don't play it in third person, I play it in first person. Honestly speaking, the titanium storage, it's not really worth it because it takes a huge amount of space. It doesn't actually give you the same amount of storage as the chests as I'm putting in the storage room. Let's be real here. In the storage room, it actually give me more, like, probably like 8 more blocks, items I could put in, rather than just have the max cap and fill up half of the room with it. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna leave it how it is. Alright, so now after we're gonna switch out the battery, plug it back in to get more scavenging parts. I believe that's what it is. We're gonna continue doing what we usually do. Honestly speaking, I don't know why, but some of these big islands usually give me like 3 dig sites. It's kind of weird. I usually thought it'd only give you 2 dig sites because I think the last update before this one it was actually 2 and not like 3, because it seems kind of sussy, honestly speaking. So after we dig up more of these dig sites, I think my shovel breaks too because I was digging some dirt for this place. So yeah, I'm kind of mad that my shovel broke, so I'm probably gonna build another one. And I honestly think I need to go fish more again because I'm kind of low on the one fish I need to make barbecue recipe, and it's actually kind of getting annoying. I probably will head back to Utopia. I think the food items will respawn over there, and hopefully if it does, I mean, I don't need to fish anymore. I just run back and forward, just respawn it, unspawn it. But then again, that's not fun, really, honestly speaking. I think the best strat is just fish and just use all the materials I have on me right now, because I think I have too much of the screws and the metal sheets, because that stuff is actually require a lot of stuff. But at the same time, fishing shouldn't take this long. I'm gonna collect more seaweed so we could cook it and get more chips so we could actually start mass producing some other items that we actually do need in the meantime. So after we collect all these materials, we're probably gonna head back, cook them, then be on our way afterwards. Over that big rock, under it, if you go underwater, there is loot. I didn't realize that before, so I went under there and got the loot. It was actually pretty weird. And then we need some more explosive powder so we could continue making fireworks and launcher rounds, because I think, if I recall, I accidentally used one at the beginning. Alright, so after looking for more materials in the water, I think we're good to go, honestly speaking, because there's no way there's gonna be more loot I need to dig out right now, which there is another screecher. So we're gonna take that screecher out down too, so we can actually get that done. Alright, so after we kill it, I don't know what else we could possibly do right here. So we're just gonna plop out, get more stuff to do, and then hopefully by the time I am done with this island, we just head out and begin our next journey. But I forgot we didn't collect the loot on top of the mountain, so we gotta do that. And there's the Warhawk blocking the way too, so we gotta deal with that too. Alright, so I have this story. So you know how you were supposed to eat a taco salad with the chips, so you rip it apart, scoop it? Well, I don't usually do that. I just use a spoon to eat all the stuff that's in the middle, and then rip the chip part off, and then eat it like that. Nothing else. I know it's weird, but you know what? It doesn't matter. That's how I eat it, and that's all I want to talk about. So you know how people eat their cereal with milk last, cereal in first? Well, I don't do that. I actually pour the milk in first and then the cereal, because it's balanced like that. Because sometimes when I do pour the milk last, it overfills and then it spill out, which I don't really like doing that. And have you guys ever built your first PC and then you thought, maybe this is gonna make me feel paranoid? Well, the first time I built my PC, I have full confidence in myself to actually build it, and when it was over, the only thing I didn't do right was turn on the power supply. Other than that, everything was working. It was perfect, and it's the same PC I am using today, which is actually great. I did have another PC, but I gave it to my friend for free because I thought, hey, you might as well have one for school. I really don't need this other PC, but I kept the old one because it has more storage than that PC. Yes, I did search up on YouTube, figure out what I have, and figure out where I need to put this power on button and all that beforehand. I didn't really need to watch any video while I was building it at the same time, so that was a win-win situation for me. Honestly, they should actually make it not 3 but 4 on the smelter, because I feel like it's less efficient, but it's more consumption friendly rather than using furnaces. But then again, I'm gonna use both of them at the same time until I make another one smelter for it. Yeah, that's my 2-bit on that smelter. Alright, and I'm probably gonna make another layer in the middle, so it's gonna be the room area, because I feel like if I'm gonna put it somewhere else, it's gonna ruin the experience for me, because I want to be where it's in the center where I could just move around, do all that fun stuff, rather than being in a corner that I have to run back and forth into the middle and get all the stuff. So yeah, I think I'll rather go up and down than forward and backwards the whole time. And I should probably make more of those grinders, because I think one is not enough for me to just throw the extra stuff in it, because I feel like it's gonna take too long and it's gonna be really annoying. And honestly, if I wanted to upgrade the collectors, I probably won't, because if I remember correctly, the collectors still can't do anything with the pipes on them, because for some reason it doesn't allow you. So yeah, I ain't gonna upgrade the collectors at all, because there's no point, because all it does is give you more stuff, which I don't really need more stuff anymore at this point, because I already got enough materials I need for like quite some time if I'm actually gonna keep continuing forward on this raft, unless I want to build a big boat, which I think I would, but at the same time I won't, because then it's gonna take more materials and I don't want to collect any more materials for it. So yeah. Also, the shark was about to kill me. By that I mean it could only hit me like 3 times, which he already hit me once. So I just shot him with the bow just for the fun of it. But then again, if I still gonna hit him multiple times, he's gonna probably die and then spawn his friends, which I shouldn't be doing that at all. So yeah, so now we're gonna start cooking all the ores we just collected, probably eat the fruit, and then we're gonna put the seeds in the chest, because we're gonna use them, make the farm under the floor, not like above the foundation, because I feel like we're gonna move the water and it's gonna be harder to do it. So we're gonna make 1 layer and then it's gonna have all the water under it, so and make it look nice and neat, so we won't have any more problems with the water. I'll probably make another water storage just in case if the water for the animals runs out too at the same time. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do in this part. Honestly speaking, I shouldn't be using the sail to actually fly everywhere, because if I actually take my time, a lot of islands will spawn and I will have a higher chance for shipwrecks and the plane crash, which I should be doing the whole time rather than gliding through, because it really ain't gonna make them faster anymore. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So now we finally have our engines. So we're gonna do how we're gonna do it. Hopefully. I said hopefully because I don't know if it's gonna mess up. Because I want to make sure the pipes are actually on top, not on the side, anywhere like that. Because the pipes is a very important step to making sure it's efficient. Because this game doesn't actually care how your pipe is, just like Satisfactory. So that's always a good mark on my books. Speaking of Satisfactory, I just realized I'm waiting for update 6, I believe. And then I'm gonna record myself playing that game because I actually have a fun time playing that game. It's just like Factorio, but it's in first person. So that's always fun. And I believe I will have a friend or not, because my friend usually do play with me on that game, but at the same time I don't think he will be able to play with me because he have college, and I'm gonna probably go back to college too at some point. And I just realized I still don't know how does the plane crash looks like. All I know is on an island, which is like kind of small but a little bigger. It's like one of those islands where you thought you see a plane but it's not there. So I don't know if it actually spawns like that, where you could tell if it's actually have a plane on it. So yeah, and I need to start making more food, like actual food for this, and then some more shakes. But at the same time, I'm gonna save up my materials first before I start creating more. The only thing I'm gonna create from it's the head broth, the one with the 2 explosive powder heads. That's what we're gonna create, or I like call them puffer fish. That's what we're gonna use to make our food, because clearly that give us more what we need than the food bar. So we're gonna do that. And right now I think I am probably creating the pipes more so we could actually put them above it. So yeah, I have a lot of eggs, which if I recall, the eggs used to give you like the yellow bar too, but I guess they nerfed it, because you usually could eat the eggs for days and you won't starve to death. But I guess they changed it, so yeah, that's what happens. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do for the time being is play Riddle Me This. By that, I'm just joking, because I don't see a point in doing that. The only time I actually did that was in episode 14, the latest one, which was pretty funny actually, not gonna lie. And if you guys didn't figure out what it was the news, because they're easy to expose, etc, etc. Alright, and I really do need to get like 10 beehives, because I'm really getting sick of tired collecting 3 per like 5 minutes or so, if I am correct on my counting on it. And at this bar I was just trying it to check if I could do something about it, which it looked like it will work, so that's always great. So now we got that pipe system going. We're gonna probably do the other side too, which I think I already done it in the meantime. Alright, I'm gonna get another broadhead right now so we could get it done quicker. And I need to switch the battery for the blender too, because I'm not using it right now, but it should be good to go whenever. And I don't want to upgrade the batteries either, because it seems expensive for batteries that last longer, which I don't need to make it last longer. I just gotta switch them out quick. And for the armor, I thought, hey, why not just wait until the next episode, which I still haven't done it, so I'm probably gonna make it sooner or later. But I gotta make another shear so I could actually have more just in case they break. So yeah, that's that. So now I don't know what else to say, except I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary, because I thought I did pretty well with the commentary right now. But at the same time, I don't think so. Well, just let me know how I do in the comments below. And if you want me to change my commentary up, I sure will. Alright? Well, until then, we're gonna just keep collecting all the materials, because we finally move all our items that's in their chest in the middle to right here in the storage room. And after we're gonna move those, we're gonna put them all the other items that's in the middle in there, just in case, because I'm gonna still make the storage room, which is gonna have 2 layers or 3, depending how many items there actually is in this place. honestly, I need to figure out how to make my videos more interesting, because so far it's only speeding up and me commentating, which I really want to edit it better, but then again, at the same time, I'm on a time limit, so I gotta edit it out and send it out. And when the export takes so long to export, I have to wait like an hour or two. And then when I have to upload it to YouTube, it's usually around like 11 o'clock in the morning, which at that time it's super slow, and it kind of makes me mad sometimes how slow it is. So yeah, that's my little rant about my exporting situation. Once again, gotta complain about that every damn time. But that should do it, honestly speaking. Just gonna figure out if I want to make the trees farm, like 4 of them, or do I want to put one on top of each other, back to back. But then that's gonna cost more resources, so we're just gonna leave it how it is. You just have 6 different trees there, and say, hey, that's all the trees there is in the game, and that should do it. And yeah, we're gonna place this anchor down to where we're at it, so I can use the switches still. I already said that once, so I'm gonna say it again, just to let you guys know. Alright, I will hopefully stop talking now. And after we land on this island, we're gonna explore it in the next videos. Until then, I'll see you guys later. So, goodbye. And thanks for watching the videos. I really do appreciate it.